Hey, greetings garden fans. Welcome to a lovely spring edition of Ravinia House Diaries. It's so good to see you again. I had to do one today. Well, it's a bit overdue really. There's been so many things going on. It's a bit all early if you ask me. I have to say, some of the things that are happening shouldn't be happening until April. And it's going on now. I don't know what's going on. It's madness. It's crazy, I tell you, it's crazy. But let's start by having a look and see what's flowering today at Ravinia House. Ooh. Lots of primroses. There's a clump there. That clump has a story in that it was little tiny soil bits that came from Gadebrook, and they all seeded in that little bit of soil that I scattered on there. As you can see, the grandfathers and the grandmothers did well over winter. The beautiful large stones. There's some more of them to be seen. Everything round here is doing really well. I have to say, it's looking beautiful. I'm going to do a slow pan down to give you plenty of time to look at what's happening. The beautiful oxlip and the pink primrose. Oh, the snowdrops were amazing, but look at these guys. They're coming out a bit early, I might add, but there they are, the snake's head fritillaries. Snake's head fritillaries. They're so amazing. And the snake's head fritillaries are amazing, as I said last year. If I remember rightly, last year I did point them out and say, look, they're the only ones with a check. Isn't it incredible? Little checkerboard patterns. Looks a bit like snake skin. And that's why they were called snake's heads, because if you can see that bud, you could imagine that perhaps being a snake's head sticking up out of the grass, which is what they used to do. They grew in water meadows. Oh, some lovely tater-tates there. And some croci. The pond is, it's got some green in it, which is good. But it's probably a bit small. The Japanese maples are coming out already. Look at that, the buds. It's far too early. Steve's Himalayan lily, which you may remember, is huge. Lots of leaves. And Steve's other lilies coming up there. A little drumstick primula in the pot that nothing else grew in. Yes, we're giving it a go. But look, this is generally all over the place. This shouldn't happen until April. Can you see those shoots? That's the hosta coming up. That shouldn't be like till the 15th, 16th of April. So it goes to show how early everything is. It's about 3-4 weeks early, which is spoiling everything in some ways, because things are starting to come up before the other things are ready. But look at this bed. We've been really busy. We have, haven't we? If you remember, this path didn't go all the way here. Look, there we go. And we can walk all the way along and see the beautiful flowers, the camellias. We planted loads of primroses and primulas. I just recently planted a row of the daffodils around there. It's look amazing, amazing. Here's a new addition, completely new addition, just done literally the other day, where those primroses were. We turned it into a bed because it was a bit awkward for the mowing. So more primroses and scabaceous, all gorgeous things growing up in there later on in the year. And then this bed we've renovated with lots of primroses. Again, actually most of them all came from the garden. They were all free. Just came out the lawn. They were all seeded in the lawn and I dug them up. So you can see it looks lovely. The grandfathers and the grandmothers are there as well, which is really nice. So I'm really pleased with that bed. In fact, it goes all the way down to this one as well, which is the same sort of thing really. All the primroses from the garden. Oh, there's a plant to be put in there. I do like my pulmonias, your lungworts. Probably because I need the lungwort medicine. You see those lovely colourful primulas and primroses as well. The wild ones, again, all from seed or from little bits that came up in the lawn that we moved. It's lovely seeing all the new spring growth. I'm not going to linger too long, but there's lots of things coming up. We've got all these beds to look at in a minute. Oh, they're lovely. They really are. After that lovely yellow anconite and the snowdrops, now we've got all the pink primroses and other things. And there's lots of bluebells coming up and peonies and, oh, the iris as well there. Lots coming up. We've done lots of work at the back here. New fence, new fence, new fence, fence. Going all the way. Yes, new fence. So we cleared all that area up. Steve's been planting away down here. It's looking amazing. This is another area I've been paying attention to. Come swoop round. Swoop. And there we go. Oh, look. Primrose bed. This is going to need, it's going to be all primroses. It's going to be all primroses. It's going to be amazing. And I can't wait. I'm very excited. Look, all these primroses I planted. You won't believe how many of them I got out the lawn. Like dozens and dozens and dozens of them, as you can see. And it'd be really interesting to see what colours they're going to be. So that's very, very exciting. Oh, exciting. Oh, yes. The circle bed, as you can see. Oops, the circle bed is doing well. It's lovely. We've got our first little tulip. And the cherry's still flowering, which is nice. But the magnolia, our beautiful white magnolia, which has had a tough time over the last few years, weather-wise. Cold and dry and hot and cold and wet and dry and hot. It didn't like that. It doesn't like extremes. But it's managing to flower, which is beautiful. So there we go. Hedge coming up as well. So it's all doing well. Look at that. Beautiful scene of a lovely English country garden. And as soon as it's a bit drier, the lawn will be mowed. And then everything will be complete. I think we're just going to end today looking at these beautiful primroses. They're going to be amazing in years to come. Now that I'm working on them, it's going to be fantastic. It really is. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed our little spring tour. I certainly did. And I look forward to seeing you again later on in the year for a little bit more, perhaps a late spring one. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So in the meantime, farewell and thank you ever so much for watching. Bye. Bye.